Hey guys, this is Gabriel again. I just wanted to show you my coffee grinder. This is the Compak K3 Touch, and I just got it a couple of months ago, birthday present thing. But it's a great grinder, and what I like about it is it's a full range. So if you want to go really coarse for, let's say, French press, you want to go medium for a Chemex, or you want to go super fine for espresso, it can still do everything for you. Now, the way it works, so we have the bean hopper here. This one, I believe it takes, I believe 16 ounce. It's not gonna take a lot, and it's not recommended that that you put a lot here unless you know that you're gonna be using all the beans in 1 or 2 days tops. Because if you leave the beans longer in the hopper, it's gonna go really stale and it's not gonna taste that good. You would want to probably just keep your beans in one of those containers. They're airtight, and they're really nice. I got this from Amazon. It was like $18 or $17, but they're really helpful because they will keep your beans fresh. And you only want to put in the hopper exactly what you need, versus just dumping all the beans. So let's see. So the good thing about this is how you adjust your um, beans. Your this is how you would adjust how fine or how coarse you would want your beans to be. Now, if you move it that way, then you're going fine. If you move this that way, you're going fine. Now I'm gonna put it back because I don't wanna. I wanna make sure that I don't ruin anything with my adjustment. But again, if you move that dial left or counter clockwise, that means you're going fine. If you move it clockwise, then you're going coarse. One of the bad thing about this is that the numbers here, I don't know if you can see, there are like very little numbers, and very little dots or circles, but it's not very clear because for some reason they made them the same color as the actual dial, which is, I think it's kind of stupid. That's pretty much the one thing I don't like about the grinder. Everything else, this is an awesome grinder. I believe it's a $600 new, but I was able to find it on Craigslist, in almost a new condition. I mean, there is nothing wrong with this. It looks brand new to me. No scratches, no visible, no dings, no dents, nothing at all. It works perfectly fine, and I was able to get it half price. I got it for $300, so I think it was a good deal. So moving down, this is your chute. So this is where the coffee is going to be coming out. Now the thing is, if you click this once, you will get one dose, and the one dose pretty much should be one shot. So if you're doing a one shot espresso, what you want to do is you just want to push this once, and it will start shooting coffee, for one shot. Or if you do it twice, it will give you two shots. So this is what I'm gonna do here now. I want to take two shots. I think I have it adjusted. This timer pretty much controls how long the grinder is gonna keep grinding and spitting beans. So I think I have it on the lowest setting just to be safe, because I have one of the small portafilter. This is not a professional espresso machine or anything like that. It was a gift, but it's a good starter machine. I plan on upgrading this, after Christmas. But just to give you an idea, so looking here, that's your power button. So you can go manual. You can go manual. Let me actually. So if we go manual and I just want the coffee to just keep coming out, all I have to do is just push this forward, and it's just gonna keep grinding. Okay. Now I personally prefer the manual feature because I just like to use this cup here to have the beans, and then from the cup to just put it inside the portafilter. But some people are not gonna like that, and they would just wanna grind directly into the portafilter. If that's what you want to do, then you would want to move this button. You want to move it backward, like towards you, and then you just put it like that. Then you gotta do, if I'm doing double shots, which that's what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna do it twice. I'm just gonna click on it twice. I go like this. Okay, and as you can see, it stops by itself, and this is supposed to be for 2 shots. Ideally, I would probably move this dial up here like it was. Again, for demonstration purposes, I moved it counterclockwise just to get very little coffee for demonstration purposes. But if I'm doing it for myself, I would just leave it here, and then you tap 2 times on that lever, and you would get a, if you do it twice, you get 2 shots. You do it once, you get 1 shot. Now, as you can see from this mess here, that's exactly the reason why I don't use the portafilter feature, or I don't grind into the portafilter. I'd like to use the cup so that I don't make a lot of mess, and then put the coffee from the cup to the portafilter. This particular cup, it came with this little spoon, which is really nice in this case. It just helps me put exactly what I need into the portafilter. But again, if you get this mess, the good thing about this is obviously just removable. So you take it off, you dump it into the garbage, and you put it back here. And then if you have one of those, brushes, cleaning brushes, you can just wipe everything out, and you should be good to go. Again, if you have any, questions about the grinder, please let me know. Ask me. Just leave a comment. Conclusion is, it's a great grinder. It's a professional grinder. This is something that you can see in a coffee shop that's not, that doesn't have a lot of, traffic, or that doesn't do tons of espresso. But this is something pretty professional. It's a $600, grinder. Bird grinder, so it's not, this is really not a toy. This is something you can use, and it's, something that you can keep, and then you can always upgrade your espresso machine. But having a grinder, it's always nice to buy a decent grinder once and for all, because that's your main investment. The grinder controls really how your coffee is going to taste like, or I don't want to say it controls it, but it's probably one of the major factors, if not the main factor. But this is what you do. So that's what I really wanted to do. I wanted to invest decent amount of money into the grinder, get a decent grinder. That's the Compak K3 Touch, and then I can always upgrade my espresso machine later, when I feel like I'm going more advanced, and I feel like I want to get more control on what I'm doing with the coffee, and what kind of flavors I get. But this is it. Again, if you have questions, just leave them in the comments. Thank you guys very much for watching.